guys, hope you're all doing well. Today I'm just gonna jump in on this video quickly. I'm not gonna be talking the whole way through it because it is half an hour. But yeah, Seasons is finally here. I'm so happy. I've not been this happy about an expansion pack ever, I don't think. But yeah, this build took me hours, like so long. It got released last night for me, 11 p.m. and so I played for a few hours. Well, I didn't actually play the game. I was building for 2-3 hours, and then as soon as I woke up this morning, I just finished this build. It took me another 2 or 3 hours. I think it's just because I wanted to have a play about. I really wanted to have a look at all the new items, and this is actually for my Let's Play. I'll go into that in more detail in a second, but it took me a while. This is actually sped up ×8 on my editing software, so it was like quite a lot of hours of footage. I've managed to get it to half an hour, cut a few bits out for you, but I've not actually watched this the whole way through because like I know like what's going on. Obviously I built it, so I hope it's not too boring. If there's any pauses in it, I'm sorry about that, but like I said, because it's sped up so fast, it probably won't even seem like a few seconds where it could have been 10 minutes to me, I don't know. So yeah, this is I just wanted to build like the most beautiful big house with just lots of dark wood. And if you've realised, in the background of all the other houses, they are actually all downloaded off the gallery, and this is actually in Newcrest. I wanted to have some new houses and some new families, and I used a lot of, is it Simlicy? I think it's Simlicy. Yeah, I'm not too sure how to pronounce her name. Simlicy, I think. A lot of her builds, because she's one of my favourite builders. I think there might be a few of Soph Sims builds and a few Delicacy builds maybe. I can't remember, honestly. Those were the top three I was looking through because they are, again, my favourite builders. Delicacy is my all-time favourite Let's Play channel to watch. She's just so funny, and she's just so dramatic, like with all her stories and characters. But yeah, so I kind of put a lot of the gallery builds in this world. I filled the world up. If you do see any of your builds in the Let's Play I'll be doing, please let me know. I didn't actually I've not really credited anyone else, but they will be in there, and thank you for creating such amazing builds. And yeah, so this house is the only thing I've built in this world, so I'm not taking credit for anything else. And the same with the families and the households. I haven't created any of them. I've just kind of suited them to the house I've placed, and yeah, they all fit in really nice. And I'm hoping to have some like new neighbours and some new faces. Honestly, I get so bored of all the old characters. They just, yeah, I feel like they just need some new people. That brings me on to actual Seasons, how we don't even get a new world. Now I understand like we've had to like kind of do that because we don't have they've had to go in and change all the worlds to suit all the seasons and everything. But I love it when we get a new world. It is literally my favourite. So anyway, we're in Newcrest because I've not actually played in there that much. And the family I have been playing with recently, I created them myself. Joseph, Rainn, get it? And Charlie Keller, I think. And we do actually jump in, at the end of this video, we jump into Cass, and you get to see them because I do go and edit some of their clothes now that we've got the 2 extra categories for the hot weather and the cold weather. And so I go in and edit all that, and you get to meet them and kind of look at the traits and their aspirations. But I'll do a quick overview. So Charlie Keller and Joseph Rainn were friends in university, because in my mind that we still got a university even though we don't. But yeah, friends in university. Not the biggest like friends, but yeah, they were friends. Joseph is really like preemie, and like he's really into his like genius. I think he's got the genius trait and like logic and all that stuff. But he has got the squeamish trait as well, so he's a bit like ooh. Where Charlie's a bit like I don't know, like she just wants to go out and do all these amazing things. And when I was playing with them to kind of like get the skills up and to kind of get my own little storyline going, I realised that, you know, Charlie's not too sure what she wants to do. She's got a lot of skills and a lot of different things, because like I said, she just doesn't know what she wants to do in life. But now that we've got seasons, she is going to be into her gardening, and I don't know about the flower arranging. I think maybe, but I don't want to throw too much in just yet, and make it too busy. But yeah, so Joseph, he may want to help, you know, be a beekeeper maybe, like as a little hobby. But I think he's going to be very into his like logic skill, his handiness skill. Maybe he can upgrade the weather machine. Just stuff like that, just like look like trying to incorporate seasons and all the new stuff we get into these guys' lives. And so yeah, so they were friends in university, and I'm not too sure about Joseph's background. I've not decided yet, but I think he come from quite a wealthy-ish family, and he met Charlie at uni, and then Charlie's quite poor. She doesn't really have a family or anything like that. And when they were leaving uni, she had an apartment in San Myshuno, and she kind of invited him, why don't you just stay at my apartment? Like, you've left uni now, you don't have anywhere to stay, you can stay in my apartment. So that's what they did. I've been playing around with that a bit. Obviously, they've ended up getting together, and I will tell you now, it took me so long to get these guys together, because Charlie actually has the city native aspiration, and so she's been like trying to complete that. She's only got like one thing left to do, and one of them was kiss someone at the romance festival. So Charlie and Joseph are there, and I thought, you know what, let's just get these two together. And so they had a kiss. It was brilliant, but because they're all in like a flirty mood, Charlie actually ends up flirting with someone else, and then Joseph gets really sad, like the very sad mood look. And I was like, oh my god, no, he's going to get depressed, it's going to be so bad. And like they couldn't even speak to each other for a few days, and it was just like, oh my god. And then like I was finally trying to get their relationship back up and the friendship and stuff. And every time I did and got like a little bit closer to getting them to like flirt again, they just absolutely like despised each other. And I was like, no, like I want these guys to get together and have a kid so we could play in the toddler pool. Like literally that is the reason why. And eventually we got there. It was great. So they ended up getting together, they ended up getting married, and because it took me so long to get them together, we had to like have a quick marriage. Like I was pretty annoyed because I wanted like photographs and stuff, and yeah, I just didn't have the time because Seasons was coming out, and I was like, no, I need to like get my life together. Well, get my Sims lives together at least. And so yeah, they are married and they're actually, well, they've just tried for a baby. I'm hoping they're expecting soon. They better be. I'm gonna be I just want a toddler. So funny thing is, Joseph actually came into a lot of money. Like I said, his family's from a very rich background. Well, he's from a rich background, his family's wealthy, but like I said, I'm not too sure what direction to go with his background. I don't know if maybe a family member's passed away and so he's been left loads of money, because basically they ended up moving into this really big fancy apartment because he wanted to, like, he, you know, came into a lot of money because of something, not decided yet. But yeah, so they're in a really nice fancy apartment, and then hopefully she's like, oh, I'm pregnant, so they're like, oh, okay, let's move into a house instead. I don't want to bring our kid up in like the busy city and stuff, let's move to the countryside. And all our neighbours have toddlers and stuff, so friends and lots of friends for our toddlers. And yeah, it's just yeah, the storyline's coming together slowly. It's a bit of a tricky one, but I don't know, I'm very, very excited. I'm really hoping the baby is a girl, because I want to call her Lydia. I've already decided. I'm just so excited. So yeah, this, honestly, the build and buy stuff in this pack is amazing. I've never been happier. Just weird about kitchen counters. I kind of wish we had some more kitchen counters, because I always love new kitchen counters. And wallpapers. We have the outdoor ones, which you've seen me put on the house, but no actual indoor wallpaper. I'd like to have like spring wallpaper or something. Like, I feel like we've got enough flooring, so I'm totally fine with that. Like, as soon as Jungle Adventure brought out that flooring, I was like, yeah, I'm fine. You don't need to bring any other flooring out. I'm going to use this everywhere, and that's what I've done in this build as well. So I'm not going to talk for too long. I've talked for 12 minutes, that's crazy. We're actually halfway through the video already, and I hope you all enjoy this video. I don't think I have anything else to say, but if you want to let me know down below, like, any baby names for boys, if they do end up having a boy. I've just thought of Lydia if it's a girl, but if there is a boy, if it is a boy, let me know. That's why I've done like the baby room like yellow, because it's very, like, I don't know, everyone likes the colour yellow, like it's a cute little baby colour, so that's why I've done that colour. I feel like I had something else to say, but I can't actually remember. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope the Let's Play goes well. I know it won't be as interesting as like Delicracies, but it'll be like my festival Let's Play, and I'm super excited for it. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video, and have fun playing Seasons. I know I have. Bye guys.